Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. If you own XRP, you're pretty excited right now. If you don't know already, out of Cointelegraph, judge finds Ripple Labs liable for $125 million penalty in SEC case. I do not think there has ever been a time where investors were more excited to find out that the company or the investment that they were involved in now owes money to the government. And this is a big deal. It's over. The case is over. This is the final straw in this case where the SEC took on Ripple about whether or not they sold XRP as a security. This has been a multi-year issue. A lot of people lost a lot of money. Some people lost faith, but I got to be honest with you, not very many people did. And I'm going to go into this story, but I have to say, even this last couple weeks when I went to all cash, about 3 weeks ago, I made some pretty excellent trades. I was really excited, at least for me. I went to cash. I told everyone I was going to cash. Some people said I was crazy. The market pumped up another 5 or 6% when it came to Bitcoin. And obviously the altcoins went, up 10, 11, even sometimes 15%. So nah, something's coming. And I had all my buy orders in, and this weekend, they all started triggering. And one of those was picking up another tranche of XRP at 48 cents. And sure, I didn't grab the bottom, but I was extremely happy with the 48 cents. And I had another layer in, another buy order in, and it didn't go through. Obviously, as of right now, XRP is trading at 61 cents. I will seriously caution you to not buy hastily because of this decision. All right, there's a lot of emotion. There is a candle wick that is just like massive right now, and those tend to collapse. So that's just my non-professional trading opinion. All right, I like to tell you what I'm doing. I don't tell you what to do. I just tell you what I'm doing. And usually people make fun of it, and then you can find out later if I was right or wrong. But as of right now, it's looking pretty good. I have another buy order in for a lot less than what XRP is trading at. I'm not saying it's going to go to it, but I'm telling you, I am living what I tell you, okay? I'm practicing what I preach. It says Ripple's civil case with the SEC. And do me a favor real quick. If you own XRP, hashtag it down below. And if this info gets you just pumped, give me a 1, type 1 also. Ripple's civil case with the SEC has been ongoing since December of 2020, when the regulator alleged that the blockchain firm used XRP as an unregistered security to raise funds. A federal judge has ordered Ripple Labs to pay $125 million civil penalty and said the firm was permanently restrained and enjoined from violating United States securities laws as a part of a case brought by the Securities and Exchange Commission. In an August 7th, today filing, the U.S. District Court of Southern District of New York Judge Annalisa Torres found Ripple Labs, or Ripple, liable for more than $125 million, which it was expected to pay to the SEC within 30 days. I can guarantee you Brad Garlinghouse is going to be cutting a check real quick, gladly. The judgment came following competing motions between Ripple and the financial regulator, which argued that the firm should pay a maximum civil penalty of $10 million or $2 billion, respectively. $2 billion. Based on the court's independent analysis of Ripple's expert report summarizing the relevant contracts, the court finds that 1,278 transactions violated Section 5, resulting in a civil penalty of little over $125 million, said the filing. Regarding the injunction preventing Ripple from future violations of securities laws, Judge Torres suggested that the firm's sales after the SEC complaint was filed may not have violated federal law, but there is reasonable probability of future violations. The court finds that Ripple's willingness to push the boundaries of the order evinces a likelihood that it will eventually cross the line, said Judge Torres. But here's the deal. It comes down right now to this. Victory for Ripple. In an August 7th post on X, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, suggested that the ruling was a victory for Ripple, the industry, and the rule of law, given the court reduced the SEC's proposed penalty by 94%. Remember, That's what the SEC was pushing for, was $2 billion. Ripple Chief Legal Officer Stuart Enderdooley said the company would respect the $125 million fine. Now they're cutting a check real quick. We respect the court's decision and have clarity to continue growing our company, said Garlinghouse. The SEC's headwinds against the whole of the XRP community are gone. It is over. Those last two words are mine. The ruling seemingly puts Ripple's case with the SEC in its final stages since the regulator initially filed the lawsuit in December 2020. At the time, the SEC alleged that Ripple used XRP as an unregistered security to raise funds. In July 2023, Judge Torres ruled that the XRP token was not a security regarding programmatic sales on exchanges. The SEC initially targeted Garlinghouse and Ripple executives. Chris Larson, we already know the answer to that. Here's the deal. We are now in a moment where Ripple Labs are going to write a check to the government and say, go pound sand now. We're done. Now we can move forward. And think about this. Right after, or the answer came out when the judge, Torres, said, hey, XRP is not a security. What did you see? You saw all of these exchanges open back up and say, hey, we're open back for business, so we're going to be listing XRP. Now, what do you think comes in the next few weeks? After this decision, okay, you have to pay this much. Here's a little slap on the wrist. Ripple writes the check. Now what happens? Now the banks start waking up and going, and the other countries, and go, all right, Ripple, we're in. We want you to start putting our digital tokens, our digital currency on that platform. And get ready. I believe you are going to see, and this is why I've been invested in XRP for this long. And it's exciting because I have to be honest with you, this is probably one of the greatest trades I've ever made in crypto. To think that there was a platform that was being built that was going to run all of these things, right? And the regulators and governments were keeping their hand almost down, suppressing the price because of all this bad press. While I could buy and sell crypto between USD, Bitcoin, USD, Solana, USD, whatever, Pepe coin, whatever. And every time I was getting profits, I was building them up. And I was buying something that was pretty much fixed in price, only buying it on weakness. Now, if you were that type of person this whole time and you were buying on weakness, type 2. And I have to say, honestly, for all of you that have been doing this, and I honestly believe that we're going to see some price pullback on, I still believe we can do that. That's why I don't dive in all erratically and emotionally. But this is exciting. And do I believe you're going to see a much higher price of XRP in the future? Yeah. As a matter of fact, during this entire crypto bull run, since I started this channel, XRP's been held back. And I was telling people, hey, at $3,000 Bitcoin, you might want to buy some. At $5,000 Bitcoin, you might want to buy some. $15,000, you might want to buy some. And now we're at what? $57,000 Bitcoin. And XRP is just now going, oh, is it time to launch? Oh, okay, hold on. Let's go get the fuel. We're no more change to the SEC. Copy. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, but in the next handful of years, I bet you, I bet you there's going to be a whole lot of millionaires and maybe a few billionaires out there. All right, I hope you got something out of this. This is excellent, exciting news. The Economic Ninja is out.